Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Time to take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thank you for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Four Quarters Brewing, they're in Vermont. This is their Chrysalis. And according to what Greg has sent me, he sent me this beer. The note says it was his first smoked beer or Roush beer. He said he likes this brewery as they think outside the box a bit, and he bought it at a craft beer store in Vermont. So, but looking at the can, it says it's a lightly smoked red ale. So, got 7% written on the can here. It doesn't have a date on the bottom of it. I'm presuming it says Citra hop lightly smoked. 7% red ale. So looks like it's a stick on label on a big 16-ounce can. I would like to see these guys put a date on their stuff, so especially if it's some kind of hoppy beer. We're about to find out. He bought it at a store, so I don't guess we know how old it is. I will tell you right off the bat here. Beer Advocate does have this listed, but they have it listed at a 5.8%, which is wrong. Maybe they've done this beer a couple of times, and this particular version is a little bigger than what Rate Beer has. Untapped has it listed at 7%, and no IBUs. Citra dry hop lightly smoked red ale. That's what's written on the can. So basically, that's what we have to go by here, guys. So without further ado, first beer of the day for me. So thanks a bunch, Greg. I do appreciate you picking this up and getting it to me. I can't get these guys' beers here. So let's get it into the glass and see what we got. Got a slight red tint coming out, not super red. Food pairing cuisine is barbecue cheeses of pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar. The meat is beef, smoked meat, game, and grilled meat and salmon. Glassware, a pint back and on it, tumbler mug, Stein Seidel. I'm using my favorite tulip glass today, guys, and not recommended for extended sourings. It'd be nice if there was a date on it so we would know how old the beer is. So we're going to leave it at that, guys. It seems to be rather carbonated. Finger and a half of head on that. Doesn't look like a red ale to me. It has a nice, rich, darker amber color, but it doesn't look like a red ale, and they can call it whatever they want. I don't know if the back end pour is going to change that appearance any. We're going to find out before I go off camera. So let's get it to the nose. Kind of cloudy up here. Not so much down in the bottom of the thin part of the glass. I am getting some nice maltiness. A little bit of citriness from the Citra hops. Maybe a hint of tangerine oranges. And if it's smoked, it's lightly smoked like a can says. I'm not getting a whole lot of smokiness on the nose. It does definitely have a stronger malt presence than your really hop forward beers. So let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Getting the citriness, maybe hints of tangerine and oranges. Not a lot of smokiness, very light. It definitely has a strong malt presence to it. To me, guys, if they were going with something hop forward, it's not quite as hop forward as I think it should be, but maybe this is what they were shooting for. So let's do the back end pour and see if it changes the appearance any. Quite dark coming out back end there. Changes the color just a little bit. It's still not to the red color, but there is quite a bit more sediment in the bottom of the can. It definitely changes up this, and now it's cloudy all the way through. Super cloudy up here and cloudy down at the bottom of the can. I'm not seeing a whole lot of big chunkiness or floaties in there, but it definitely increased the dark color of it. So now that I've got the back end in there, I am getting a little more smokiness. I'm picking that up. A little bit more on the taste. So the smokiness is coming out. Tastes like a decent beer, guys. I've had better red ales. I've had more hoppier red ales. I've had smokier beers. Seems like they've tried to combine several different aspects to the beer. So let's let this warm up, let her taste it, sip on it for a little bit, and see what we end up with. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping up for a while. Awesome lacing is left on the glass here, guys. Just wish they would put a date on this stuff, especially when this stuff goes to the beer store. How long is it going to sit there for somebody picks it up, not knowing how old the beer is? I may be wrong on this assumption, but I got a feeling this would probably been a little more citrusy if it was fresher, but I may be wrong on that. It may be a fresh, and this is what they were after. I've had better Rauch beers. I've had better red ales. It's a decent beer, guys. It's a decent beer overall. Probably not something I would pick up. Very surprised about that. Greg usually picks up some outstanding beers. Greg, there are a lot better Rauch beers out there than this. There are some that are so smoky it'll blow your socks off. This is not one of them, but it was a decent beer. It was very enjoyable. Glad I got to try it. Final chug. Decent beer. A little bit of smokiness in there, a little bit of citrusiness, tangerines, oranges, and a boatload of maltiness, which our red ales are kind of famous for, having a big malt backbone, and this one does have that big malt backbone to it too, guys. But don't think it's quite to the A category. I'm going to give it a B+, 88 in my scale, which is the B+. And Beer Advocate, like I told you, has it at 5.8%. So I'm not even going to read those ratings for those guys. They ain't even got the right ABV listed. So I don't know what year they are listing here, whether these guys have done it before and it was a lower ABV then. This is a 7%. So they're out of it on this one. Wrong information. They needed it, if the ABV changes, they are to have that year listed and this year listed, since it's two different batches, two different ABVs. Just my opinion, though. Just my opinion. Excuse me. Untapped does have the right ABV listed. Then they have it at 3.75, which just barely squeaks into their B+ category. So we're in agreement. It is a B+ beer, guys. Decent. Worth picking up and giving it a try. It may blow your socks off. It may be the best thing you've ever had. Beer tastes are very subjective, guys. What you like to drink, where your palate is at the time you drink it. If I'd have had this beer 8 years ago, it might have blown my socks off. But right now, I've had better. So we're going to leave it at that. If you had the Chrysalis from Four Quarters Brewing, let me know what you think, guys. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.